Hello again, and welcome to Tech Talk vlog number 50. I think we're on 50 now.
50? I thought it was
50.
about 160.
No, we got 50. Definitely 50. We're on a boat, a freaking boat. We're on a boat for Brendan Care.
Brendan Care's anniversary bash. So yeah, fantastic opportunity, great invite. So thank you to those guys.
And to Barclays.
And Barclays and Eagle Labs for also sponsoring the event. So we're out on Southampton water, trundling along quite slowly as we go, but at least the weather's holding out for us so far.
It's not raining. It's a good start.
Indeed.
So tired. I've had one of those weeks where you just knackered. But anyway, I want to talk to you today about one of the most elaborate targeted attacks on one of our customers that has stung them for about £25,000. Thank you to all the new people watching these videos. I think we're up to about 500 subscribers now on the YouTube channel. So hello to you all. Thanks for taking time out of your busy days to watch a snippet of my face every single week. Really appreciate it. Anyway, something I've noticed becoming more of a trend recently is that fraudulent attacks are on the rise, but in our customers particularly, they're less to do with IT and more about the individual. For all intents and purposes, it is a social engineering attack. What is a social engineering attack? One example from one of our solicitor customers who told us about when someone from the bank called in and managed to get out some bank account information from them, you know, account numbers, sort codes and what have you. And that same solicitor's firm then reported that somebody physically walked into a bank, into a branch with some fake ID, fake passport or driving license and tried to extract money from their account. A really ballsy move. That is a social engineering attack. That is a social engineering attack. No matter what security you have in place, it all boils down to your staff. Now, I'd like to think that our customers' experience of email-based attacks becoming less common, but social engineering attacks becoming more common because of things like the email product we use in particular. It is a good 80% of the top 200 law firms in the country use that product. So it's a very good product. It stood the test of time. And the story I want to tell today is actually from an engineering company, not someone I would have ever really thought would be targeted for this kind of attack. It's normally solicitors and accountants because they deal with, high value transactions. One property transaction could be worth millions of pounds in the right hands. So really didn't think that it could affect them. What happened is that firstly an email, maybe a phone call, came through to ask if they could buy a specific part number, and it looked like a large customer, so it was a fantastic prospect for them to do future business with, of course. And what did they do? Went to Google, plumbed in the part number, tried to find someone to source the part number. Top of the search results, found somebody that could sell that part number, went on said website, purchased the part from that supplier, and then it all stops. Customer disappears, supplier disappears, no part arrives, nothing. Obviously, there are questions to ask as to what checks were performed, but for this customer, they do normally perform checks. It just so happened that the order caught them at a busy period. One person thought the other person had done the checks already, and it's one of those things that it just caught them at the wrong time. And so my point in this video, whilst you can pay for all of the best protection in the world, the very best email protection, the very best web security, it still doesn't stop your staff from doing something silly, or for a momentary lapse of concentration that allows something like this to happen. The best thing you can do to protect against this, train your staff. Perform regular fish tests on them to trick them into clicking the link. Then send some training material following up that to say they've clicked on the link and here's some training material so they learn their mistakes. Send monthly training sessions to them so they're learning something different every single month, whether it's password management or web security or phishing emails. There's a different topic you can train them on every single month. Keep it fresh in their memory so that it's not sat at the back of their minds, so they're not accidentally clicking on these links. So my top tip for this week: train your staff. Bye.